Hey YouTube, this is BizzyBros channel again. We have Karakuris this time. Pretty popular this format. They're gonna be really good again.
Always, they're never.
They've never been bad in any format. They just need to be a little bit faster. We were tweaking around with them a little bit. So to start off, we have 3 Nanishi or Komachi. I don't know how you guys refer to him now. I like the quotes. Obvious, you normal summon her, you get an extra normal summon of a Karakuri monster every turn. All these Karakuris, whenever they get attacked, they either change battle positions or shift to defense. There's a difference because the 2 effects will vary. You need this. You need 3.
Another big thing to mention, just real quick, is this is not Karakuri Control. This is Karakuri Spam.
Yeah, it's a bit different. I like the 7 spam or spit and 7s. I don't know, whatever. I've heard a bunch of people just call them different things. You'll see in a sec. Something else you're not going to think is right. You have Nishipachi. Whenever you spit him out, any kind of summon, you get to change the battle position of a monster. It's another 3-star tuner. It's gonna combo with what I'm gonna show you then. You need 3. Then you have your synchro fodder. You spit these out whenever you get their synchro monsters out, and you get the extra special summon, you know, from the deck. They're the level 4s that you're gonna spit out the 7s with, comboing with the 3s I just showed you.
And he never loses field presence.
Basically, whenever he's destroyed by battle, you get a special summon from the deck. So say you're sitting on one of these dead, they attack you, you're going to pull out this guy I'm going to show you. I run 2 quick. You bring him out. Anytime you swing at a monster, you get the kill on it. You can special summon 1 Karakuri monster from your grave. Toss out another one of your 3 tuners that you have so many of, and you get to spit out your 7s once again. And if you're not feeling 7s, you need a little bit of protection. Go into that Stardust. You have Seizen. He's a level 4 tuner.
Why only 1?
Only 1 because your main focus is to spit out 7s, not 8s. He's in here because you can keep reusing him with quick, and you only basically use him to, if you're really in a tight spot, you go into your 8, then you can start your 7 loop. Otherwise, you can go into Stardust with him. Scrap Dragon's the other option. These are the tech choice for the level 4s you can put out then, that you combo with Seizen, or the level 3s to keep going with those 7s. And like I said, this is the point. You're going to hear me say 7s a lot. Alright, that's the point. You're going to combo your 3s with your 4s. They're huge beat sticks. 2100, he swings. He's just going to change the defense after he attacks. This guy, whenever one of your Karakuris are destroyed, you get to gain 400 attack on him. He becomes 2200.
He's really sneaky too, because people will target your synchros, and they're obviously Karakuri names, and even if they destroy 2 of them, he gets up to what, 2600?
So it's pretty much done there. That's about it for them. Hand traps, Gorz, something you don't see a lot of anymore. Mech Lord Wisel, I love him. They focus a lot of destruction on your synchros. They try to get rid of those really quick. So like a Dark Hole hits you, if you don't have your Stardust or Starlight Road to protect you, you can pop him out right afterwards, have a 2500 monster that can negate spells, and take synchro monsters.
Also, Wisel is another great card, just because he's, in a way, another Stardust, except he can negate one spell card any turn. And tell me about Gorz.
And Gorz, so this deck is going to play a lot of back row. However, you burn through that like crazy in this format. There's so many summons. You have so many summon stops. You're going to burn through all those and the attack negation as well. So you're going to need him to stop that. 2 Veiler. That's pretty standard. Most people run that this format. There are reasons that you won't. And 2 Cyber Dragon. Because a lot of people
you only have 1 level 4 tuner.
Right. Because of all of the 7s you go for, you have a lot of 3 tuners left over sometimes. So you go put your 5s down, then get your 3s, go into your 8s, and you can start looping the chain there as well. Basic staples: Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Book of Moon. Even though you have Burei's effect to change the defense, still putting him face down can benefit you sometimes if there's some sort of effect. You run into a Spirit Reaper at all in this format. I don't know why. You target that. It's face down. And
it helps to get over a lot of monsters with low defense for your quick effect.
Yep. Instead of running Lance, which I'm on the fence about right now. MST, forgot that.
Just 1?
Just 1, mainly because you spit these 7s out so quickly you can finish the game before you need to start clearing back row. Instant Fusion. is going to be
ultra rare.
Yeah, I got that from the Legendary Collection. I'll show you this in the extra deck then. It helps combo get your level 5 fusion out and then fuse with, or not fuse, but synchro with your 3 tuners. Now, this card is the sole reason why it's 7 spam. Machine Duplication. You can target your Nanishi or Nishipachi. They're both level 3. It's basically anything with 500 attack or less. You target them, you put out the other copies from the deck. So you can literally put out 3 tuners at once. If you have your Nanishi, you can put down your level 4, and then you just start sinking. You go into 7, you bring out another 4, you go to 7, another. Field. So you have a full field, and then I'm going to show you another little trick in the extra deck after that.
And that's why you have both of the level 3s.
You might have noticed I don't run the Merchant. Don't like him. He gives you the Barkion and Beast plays, yes, but he's also really slow. However, you do have that Karakuri Cash combo where you search. I think you pull like 5 cards from the deck. It's deck thinning, but it's not consistent to keep you winning. So this, of course, you pick one on the field, one of your Karakuris. You search one out of the deck, and then level 4 lower, of course. And then you change his battle position.
And that Merchant and not running the Beast or Barkion is the sole reason it's not the control version, because you have no control.
Mind Control, obvious for quick synchro decks. It gives you the fodder you need to keep going. Avarice, because if your field does get destroyed, torrential, anything like that, Mirror Force, you run into it. I always like to put out my Stardust as quickly as possible. Anytime I can go 8, reload those. This is a ridiculous back row. I run the Solemn Brigade, which is understandable. There's a lot going on in this format. You want to hit those monsters as quickly as possible. Make sure they don't hit the field. Bottomless, I'm really starting to like again. Even though Zenmaines is around, you can still hit Light Swarms, which I know are going to come out soon, come back into the format. You can hit their JDs, and there they go. They're not getting those back. Mirror Force, I like it 1 right now. I'm going to see about 2 as the format goes on, see if it's more useful than the Double D Prison. I really like these. These last format ruined Chaos Dragons. I really like that. Anytime the Light Pulsar would attack, they'd be gone.
It's going to be the same thing attacks.
Yeah, it's going to hit them just as hard, and I'm really going to like that. And, of course, with all that back row, you need that Starlight Road.
Everyone needs Starlight.
So you protect your monsters, you protect your back row. It's phenomenal. On to the extra deck. We have Scrap Dragon. Obvious, anytime you can go into your 8, you can put down Stardust or this if you're not going to start spamming.
You all the Karakuris.
I do double Bureido. Their effect. Anytime it's special, when it's synchro summoned, you pull one out of the deck, 1 level 4 or lower. Usually I pull out quick to attack and get that extra special summon from the grave. Also, whenever a Karakuri monster changes battle position, you get to draw a card, so there's some draw power there. Stardust, my protector, love it, it's great. Scrap Archfiend, only because you spit out 7 so frequently, you need the 7 targets.
And he's big.
He swings at 2,700. Get over your opponent's Stardust, or Gaia now that it's being played without Bryanek. 3 Burei, 2,600 attack, has a capability to special summon from the deck like the other one, and you can change battle position of your opponent's monster, which is crucial to swinging over big defense monsters. Like Gorz, you can knock to defense and swing over that with that. This, I really like, since it's a 7 spam deck, number 11, Big Eye.
Ooh.
People don't think that it's a great idea to overlay synchro monsters, but you got to start looking at that in this format. You overlay the Bureis, you have the capability to detach one of your Bureis. You take your opponent's monster. This monster can't attack that turn. However, you can swing with whatever else you have on the field, and it has 2,600 attack.
And it's a permanent steal as well. It's not end of the turn.
That, and you will have 1 Burei left over if you did your loop right. Tiras, because I run the instant fusion, it gives a 5 target there, and I run double Cyber Dragon. You do have the capability to go into 5. Don't overlook that. Utopia, it's the only rank 4 I run because you only have a couple 4s and you're not typically going to use them to overlay unless you're stuck with Too Quick or the Hypa or Muzan Chia, I think.
And he doesn't like Mace Stroke.
Mace Stroke's a good Book of Moon, however, I don't like it in this deck. Zenmaines, since there are so many 3s, sometimes you are stuck with the double tuners and you have that to go into then.
It's my secret Zenmaines.
Instant Fusion. This is your target. Everybody go dig up your Cybersources from those giant piles you had from a kid, because this thing is flawless for this deck. You have your 3s to go into 8, or you have your 5 overlay material. All it costs is 1,000 life points. You toss it out from the extra deck. Because you run, because you run Cyber Dragons in the main deck, and Zenmaines is such a problem, you have your Chimeratech in the extra deck. That's just kind of understandable. You go ahead and eliminate your opponent's Zenmaines, take up your Cyber Dragons. You either have a 2,000 or you can clear off one of yours as well, have a 3,000, and start the game all over again and start attacking. And that's it. BizzyBros are done Yugi tubing for this one.